Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, ma. Good morning.
Good morning, Sweta, ma'am.
Good morning, ma. Good morning. Avinash.
Ma'am, you didn't send last previous PPTs, ma'am. Block 4 and block 5.
PPTs and see, I will send the content will be covered in the textbook, and I will send one PDF file.
PDF. I have sent mail also, ma'am.
Yes, I have seen. I'll send you. I'll send you, Avinash.
And I have kept my mobile. I have kept your
Okay.
your mobile
I
number
will
and
reply you. Yeah, I will reply you. Okay. So we will begin class in 4 minutes, Avinash. And today I have prepared important questions for all units also. So we will
today
discuss.
is the last, ma'am, class.
Yes. We will discuss, Avinash.
Okay, ma'am. How to prepare and I'm getting some and
Okay.
sleeping also not getting night time.
Okay. See, okay, I'll guide you. Okay. I'll guide you in the today's class.
Question paper pattern also changed.
Yeah, question paper pattern and everything. Once you see in the textbook backside, they'll be giving. Once you
I
view
mean,
it.
textbook backside they have given objective type, ma'am. This time no objective.
Okay. Hmm.
They have changed the question paper pattern also.
Yes. Okay. Hmm.
So,
Okay, Avinash, we will begin the class. Okay, in 3 minutes, we will begin the class.
okay, ma'am. So
Okay, ma.
earlier started PPT this evening.
Yes. Hmm.
అప్పుడు మనం ఏంటి అప్పుడు
వాయిస్ స్టార్ట్.
హలో
హలో
My voice is audible?
వాయిస్ వస్తుందా?
మ్యామ్, వాయిస్ రావడం లేదు మీది. ఇప్పుడు
Yes,
వస్తుంది
ma'am.
మ్యామ్.
Is my voice is audible now?
నౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆడిబుల్.
Yes, yes. Okay, you guys will begin, and all of you, you keep your mics silent, ma.
Yes.
You keep your mics silent, all of you. We will begin the class. We'll begin the class. So the today's topic is listing, right? Listing of securities. In the last class, we have covered other aspects. So today we are going to discuss about listing. So generally, regarding companies' shares. So company shares, we can sell it with the help of certain stock, like Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. So here, generally, the company must fulfill certain criteria, like it must have good growth, it must have good strength in the organization, so that here these companies will be recognized by the stock exchange. So such conditions, if it fulfill, company if it fulfills, then those securities are, those companies will be listed in the stock exchange. See, generally listing means here our company's shares will be in the so and so stock exchange, so that the investors will believe that if the company is in listed, if the company is in listed, then the investors will have a belief to invest in the particular company shares. That is a concept of listing. Next, we have a need for listing. So there must be a platform. See, for example, if we need any goods, like for example, you take vegetables. So we need a marketplace, right? So to there must be a sellers and there must be a buyers. They meet at a particular platform that is known as here marketplace. In the same way, the investors will be somewhere corner in the world and the companies will be at somewhere. There must be a platform that is known as here stock exchange is a platform to sell the company's shares to the various investors. So here the company is benefiting, investors also benefiting. Next, advantages of listing. So with the help of listing, we investors, we get a belief on so and so companies, and companies, there will be advantages to the companies. Companies shares will be sold immediately, and to the general public, advantages to the general public, we'll discuss one by one. So here to the investors. So advantages to the investors. So here investors will believe the listed companies securities. So that that is like an identity. For example, if the shares are listed in the stock exchange, if the company's names are listed. So here that is an identity to the investors that okay, these companies, if we invest in these companies, so there will be a certain benefit to us. And the main aim of investors is to here it protects the investors interest. So from unethical companies and from window dressing companies, so here we get a benefit with the help of listing. So if there are any fluctuations in the securities, it will be explained by the mediators. Next, investors will get an idea to invest in the so and so company securities with the help of listing. Next, companies. So generally, the companies will tries to pool the funds by the help of issuing the securities. So here, it is a platform. The stock exchange is a platform to the companies to exhibit or to promote their securities. Meanwhile, multiple investors, there will be a chance to invest to invest by the multiple investors. Next, listed, generally the investors will prefer only listed securities, listed companies securities only, because there will be a demand, there will be high demand in the market for that listed securities. Next, general public. To the general public, they get an information about corporate organizations relating to their dividends, bonus, shares, so new issue of capital. See, we all are the general public. If at all, if a company's description is published in the annual reports and in the various business magazines, so what happens, we, by looking the growth of the company, we may, general public may also become an investor. So if we have an awareness, then we go for particular companies securities. Next, we have the two important institutions, that is Bombay Stock Exchange and the another one is National Stock Exchange. So BSE, we call in short BSE. So BSE Sensex, it generally the Bombay Stock Exchange, it comprises of 30 companies and that are well established and financially sound companies. And these companies market capitalization and these companies aims at reporting both domestic and international electronic media. And Bombay Stock Exchange is widely used. See, BSE is widely used to measure the performance of India's stock markets, and as a benchmark, as an identity, as an recognition to the Indian capital market. BSE comprises of here analyzing and measuring the performance of India's stock markets. India's stock markets, how it is, and its identity benchmark will be identified with the BSE. Next, we have another important important thing is here, National Stock Exchange. So we call NSE for BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange, and for NSE we call it as National Stock Exchange. So almost it works similar to the BSE, but the number of these in these Nifty or in the National Stock Exchange, 50% of the traded values of all stocks on the NSE. So the importance of NSE is it focuses on the 50% of the traded values, traded stocks in the NSE, and it functions. See, it functions similar to the BSE Sensex, but Nifty also enables investors to understand the movement of industry. See how it is, the movement of the industry and Indian economy to further judge in the various sectors. See, in NSE, the investors will get a complete awareness about Indian economy and industry movement, how the trends are there in an industry, and how the economy is generating an income, and what are the fluctuations, what are the benefits. So how the movement is going on, whether it is in the break-even point or it is beyond our investment level or below the investment level. So the movements will be clearly discussed here. Next, investors, including institutional investors and the retail investors, can follow the all the investors, even the institutional investors and retail investors will trace the details here, and they take a decision either to hold the securities or to sell the securities or to buy the securities. You see here, with the analysis, they get an idea why either to hold already purchased one, whether to hold it or by the movement, observing the movement. If we sell the present time, we may get profits. There will be an assumption. And if we sell in future, we may be getting profits. By the help of the movement here, they will take a decision either to continue or to sell or to buy. Next, the shareholders and the stakeholders of the company can evaluate. See, the shareholders and the shareholders will evaluate how the management of a particular company and how what are the various companies functions and all, it can be analyzed here. Next, important terms in stock exchange here, ex dividend, cum dividend. We have some important terms like here, ex dividend means here the companies will announce a dividend and a date on which whoever holding the share and the name of the investor, and they will earn dividend on that particular shares if they sell that shares on a particular after the date. For example, they took on so and so date and their name, and after a certain period the investor will tries to sell it. So the buyer will so here after that date, the buyer will not be entitled to receive the dividend, because fourth the seller of the shares will receive the dividend. So here the next, so the benefit will be received by the next in the next term period, and the shares will be received in the form of here written on the dividend. So ex dividend is a concept where the dates and the maturity dates, and here the with the help of particular shares they get the dividend as a benefit, and here the benefit will be received by the next. See, for example, today the person purchased and sold, and the person, whoever they take that particular securities and whoever sells that securities, they will receive the benefit, not the first party. The second party will receive the benefit. Next, come dividend. So come dividend means the buyer is going to get the right. See, you have invested, so you have purchased so and so securities. So you have a right to get the dividend immediately. But whereas here, party 1 is going to sell to party 2 and party 2 is going to sell to party 3. Then the other party is going to receive the benefit. But here, whoever investing, they will get the benefit. Why? Because here there is no time period. There, the time period, after that particular time period, so they are going to get the benefit. Here, immediately the investor is going to, the buyer is going to get the dividend in the form of various securities. Next, we have forward delivery. This is also one of the contract in the security system. Like it is like fixed settlement date. See, generally the contracts or the shares will be involved in the stock exchange. So whenever contracts are going to be cleared, see, when they wanted to sell the remaining existing securities, so then they go to the clearing house. They go to the clearing house and then they try to settle for a certain period of time. They are going to set certain period of time. Certain period of time. That is here, whenever they want to clear the particular contracts, particular securities. So here they go for a forward delivery of contracts. Next, these are the important questions, ma. Just to note down.
Ma'am, just a minute. Writing. Unit 5, ma'am. Unit 13, I
Excuse me,
think.
ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma. Tell me.
What is the answer for the third question, ma'am? The stock exchange is a gambling den and therefore not a place to invest. What we have to write about that question, ma'am?
That one is a belief that stock exchange sometimes they involve in the when see shares will be sold. So see here, the investors have to decide either to invest uh, or to go for not to invest. See, sometimes the shares prices will be ups and downs. It will be taking place. So here you have to tell that the investor have to take care about when they investing. They have to take care about the whether they are investing in the listed securities or not, whether they are following the investing rules or not. They need to go through here, and generally in the stock exchange, the securities will be sold in the listed form only. Then the 100% there will be a security. So because the stock exchange will not allow, if at all, if the securities are not, the company is not in a good progress. Is it clear, ma?
Okay, that question you keep in the chat box, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Now we will discuss. See, in the end, we
I'm
have, see,
writing
I have a,
questions.
wait, Avinash.
Ah,
Avinash, see, these are the questions. I will give you last 10 minutes.
okay,
Now we
ma'am.
go for discussion. See,
Competitive
here,
answer.
block wise, unit wise.
Last
Are you
Page
chapter.
able to see
242,
the screen?
Avinash.
Ah,
Questions are
hello.
there in page 242. Page number
Okay, okay.
242, long access.
242.
Yes.
Okay,
See,
thank you.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Continue.
yes, ma'am. We go for commodity market, all of you. After explanation, we will have a discussion. Yes, my students, are you there? We'll continue.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So unit 4, it is the last unit, I think so. It is
Last
the last
unit,
unit,
ma'am.
right? Unit 4. Yes,
Commodity
yes.
market.
Okay. Commodity market. So generally, commodities generally it is exchanged in a market. That is a marketplace. That is stock exchange. And here, over a period of time, commodities markets have evolved like that in the stock exchange trading of securities, where derivatives. So commodities generally it deals with the various commodities. We discuss what is commodity. So commodity means here it is a thing possessing a value and uniform in quality, generally mined or cultivated or produced in large amount of quantity. See, like for example, you take like physical substances like pepper, aluminium, like various products, turmeric, all these will be falling under the commodities. So there are various types of commodities. So agricultural commodities, industrial metals, precious metals, energy. These are the various types of commodities. In agricultural commodities, generally oil and oil seeds like potato, sugar will fall under agricultural commodities. So as we discussed that commodity have a value and we have a possession over the quantity. We have discussed earlier in the definition of the commodity. These are the agricultural commodities. Next one, industrial metals. So like copper, zinc, steel and iron. These are the industrial metals which falls under this category. Next, precious metals. All of us we like, right? All the women students, precious metals. Do we like
Yes, ma'am.
gold,
Definitely.
silver, platinum? Yes, we like it. Like precious metals will be like falling under this category. Next, energy like crude oil, natural gas, power, all will fall under the energy category. See, these are the various types of commodities. Now we discuss what are the risks involved in the commodity market. Generally, risk means here uncertainty, the general meaning of risk. So here, after producing these commodities, so if the demand is existing, then the producers will get high range of benefits. For example, the farmers, they will produce agricultural commodities like oil, seeds, potato, sugar. So without see if the climatical conditions are not supporting and if the proper financial assistance is not there to them and proper demand is not there, but then what happens here? There may be chances of getting losses or break even point. So generally the risks will take place in the two aspects like in the form of price risk. Price, if the price changes are there, nobody will purchase. And yield risk, when they produce the particular acre. So if the things are not supporting, then here it takes place so and so risk. We discuss detailing. What is price risk? See, risk comes about due to the unpredictability of the cost. We are unable to predict the cost at which we produced. So we see if we are unable to identify the cost for the production, then we cannot fix the exact price. Right? See, for example, think manufacturer is producing pen. To produce a pen, the cost is 10 rupees. So the price must be beyond the cost. Like it must be 10 rupees or it must be beyond 10 rupees like 10.50 paisa or 11 rupees. So if at all, if the cost expenditure unable to identify, then finally for which price we need to sell, it is it cannot be estimated. That is known as your price risk. Changes in the prices and changes in the output will also leads to the price risk. Next, yield risk. See, also known as your production risk. The risk arises from the unpredictability of the quantity of output. See how much output we are going to get. If we are unable to predict, then that is known as here yield risk. How much cost is how much cost is incurring. So that one, if you are unable to identify, that is known as price risk. How much quantity? Here we are focusing on quantity in yield risk. If we are unable to identify the quantity, sometimes under temperature reasons and climatical conditions, we are unable to predict the quantity. So that is known as here yield risk.
హలో
Yes, ma.
మ్యామ్ కొంచెం తెలుగులో కూడా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయరా?
ఓకే. సో అమ్మ, ఇక్కడ మనకి అగ్రికల్చరల్ ప్రొడక్ట్స్, కమోడిటీస్ అంటే ఏదైనా ఒక వస్తువు. సో కమోడిటీ అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనము అగ్రికల్చరల్ రిలేటెడ్, వ్యవసాయం రిలేటెడ్ లో మనం ఇవి ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తారు. ఇండస్ట్రియల్ దాంట్లో కాపర్, జింక్, స్టీల్, ఐరన్ ని ప్రొడక్షన్ ఉత్పత్తి జరుగుతుంది. ప్రీషియస్ మెటల్స్ లో బంగారము, ప్లాటినం, ఇవన్నీ ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. ఇక్కడ మనకు జనరల్ గా రిస్క్ అనేది ప్రతి దాంట్లో రిస్క్ అనేది ఉంటుంది. అలాగే కమాడిటీలో కూడా ఉంటుంది. సో కమాడిటీ ప్రైస్ ని మనము ఫిక్స్ చేయాలంటే, సో ఇక్కడ మనకి ఏంటంటే మనకి ఎంత ఖర్చు అవుతుంది అన్నది మనకి తెలియాలి. ఖర్చుని ఎస్టిమేట్ చేయనప్పుడు మనకి ప్రైస్ ని ఫిక్స్ చేయడము చాలా డిఫికల్టీ అవుతుంది. దాన్ని మనము ప్రైస్ రిస్క్ అంటాము. నెక్స్ట్, ఈల్డ్ రిస్క్ అంటే ఇక్కడ ఎంత క్వాంటిటీ, ఎంత అవుట్పుట్ వస్తుందో మనకి ఎస్టిమేట్ చేయలేనప్పుడు అది మనకి ఈల్డ్ రిస్క్ అంటాము. అంటే మనము ఒక ఎక్కర్లో ఎంత అవుట్పుట్ వస్తుంది అన్నది మనం చెప్పలేకపోతున్నాము. అంటే అక్కడ మనకి క్లైమేటిక్ కండిషన్స్ వల్ల కావచ్చు. ఇప్పుడు మొన్న చూడండి, ఇంత సమ్మర్ లో రెయిన్ ఫాల్ ఉంది. సో ఫార్మర్స్ ఆర్ సఫరింగ్ because of this uncertainty climatic conditions. Now they are unable to estimate how much will be their output and how much will be the profit. So here they are in risks. Idamma commodities లో ప్రైస్ రిస్క్ ఏమేమి ఉంటది, కారణాలు ఏముంటాయి మనకి కమాడిటీ రిస్క్ లో? ప్రొడ్యూసర్స్, మన కాన్సెప్ట్ అర్థమైంది కదమ్మా?
అర్థమైంది.
ఓకే. సో ఎఫెక్ట్స్ ఏమున్నాయంటే మనకి రీటైలర్స్ కి, ఇట్ ఎఫెక్ట్స్ రీటైలర్స్. కమోడిటీ మార్కెట్ ఎఫెక్ట్స్ రీటైలర్స్ కి రిస్క్ అనేది ఉంటుంది, పర్చేజర్స్ కి రిస్క్ అనేది ఉంటుంది, హోల్సేలర్ కి. అండ్ అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం ఒక్క పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్ లో రిస్క్ అనేది అనలైజ్ అయితే ఈచ్ లెవెల్లో రిస్క్ అనేది ఐడెంటిఫై అవుతుంది. ఇక్కడ ఎక్స్పోర్టర్స్ విల్ ఆల్సో, ఎగుమతి దిగుమతి దారులకు కూడా ఇక్కడ డిఫికల్టీ అనేది జరుగుతుంది, ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వస్తుంది ఇక్కడ. నెక్స్ట్, కమింగ్ టు ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియం స్టూడెంట్స్, effects of commodity market, it affects the retailers, wholesalers, and also exporters, and also the various parties involved in the, even the government might face a problem of regarding tax revenues. Government, amma no video off chesko, yes ma. నెక్స్ట్, మనకి గవర్నమెంట్ ఆల్సో విల్ ఫేస్ ద డిఫికల్టీ ఆఫ్ ట్యాక్స్ రెవెన్యూ. ఇక్కడ మనకి see here, if there is a risk in the production and manufacturing place, then it affects their income, and where it affects the revenue to the government. We pay in the form of taxes, right? The business people, they pay out of their incomes, they pay the some part to in the form of tax. So that will also, tax prices will also be, tax amounts, tax revenues will be changing if there are risks in the market. Next, commodity derivatives. So derivative means here like commodity, security. and here share price. So here it is derived from an underlying asset, and generally one should be able to understand clearly about their financial contracts. So see here, what are their assets? See, assets to the company is commodity, securities, shares, price index, oil price. All these are the commodity derivatives. See, Telugu medium students, కమోడిటీ డెరివేటివ్స్ అనగా మనకి మన దగ్గర ఉన్న ఆస్తులు, లైక్ కమోడిటీయే కావచ్చు, అది సెక్యూరిటీయే కావచ్చు, అది షేర్ ప్రైస్ ఇండెక్స్ కావచ్చు, అది ఎక్స్చేంజ్ రేట్ కావచ్చు, అది ఆయిల్ ప్రైస్ కావచ్చు, మన దగ్గర ఏమేమైతే పొసెస్ అయి ఉన్నాయో దాన్ని మనము కమోడిటీ డెరివేటివ్స్ అంటాము. సో ఇక్కడ you see here there will be the positions. So with that positions here, whether we are going to yield in the market, whether we are what are our turnovers, we are going to analyze with the help of commodity derivatives. So features of derivatives we'll discuss. See, derivatives are the financial instruments. First, one thing we need to know, డెరివేటివ్స్ ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఆస్పెక్ట్, ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్ అంటాము. దానికి ఒక విలువ ఉంటుంది, వాల్యూ ఉంటుంది. ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్ కి ఒక వాల్యూ ఉంటుంది. సో లైక్ హియర్ derivatives, with the help of derivatives we can redistribute or reallocate the risk. We can minimize the risk with the help of these derivatives. Why? Because we may sell certain goods like oil, you take, we purchased for less price, and if we store in the prices will hike. So at that time we can minimize the risk and we can maximize the profits. So generally the main types of derivatives are like forwards, futures, options, swaps. We discussed in the previous classes derivatives. In the last class we have discussed like forwards, futures, and options. Next we will discuss economic functions of commodity derivatives market. See here, price discovery. See, generally the price plays an important role. So here the price, see, generally the derivative market prices depends upon continuous flow of information. See, the changes in the market we need to analyze, and also we have to assess the market conditions. Next, here we have risk reduction. How we can reduce the risk means here, risk can be reduced with the help of price preset. So if we make changes in the prices of the various derivatives, then here there is a chances to reduce the risks here. Next, liquidity speculators. So here speculators means here individual investors. They may either buy or they may sell the commodities. So when do they buy? They buy the commodities when the prices are low, and they sell the commodities when there is a demand in the market. So generally the investors will assess the economic functions, and also they tries to reduce the risk. సో అమ్మ తెలుగు మీడియం స్టూడెంట్స్, లిక్విడిటీ స్పెక్యులేటర్స్ అనగా ఇండివిజువల్ ఇన్వెస్టర్స్. వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారంటే ధరలు తక్కువ ఉన్నప్పుడు కమోడిటీస్ ని పర్చేజ్ చేసుకుంటారు. ధరలు ఎప్పుడైతే హై పెరుగుతున్నాయో అప్పుడు వాళ్ళు ఆ కమోడిటీస్ ని సెల్ చేసుకోవాలనుకుంటారు. ఇక్కడ మనము ఏమేం కన్సిడర్ చేస్తామంటే ఇంటర్నేషనల్ మార్కెట్, గ్లోబల్ కమోడిటీస్ ని చూస్తాము. అలాగే మనము ఆర్థిక పరిస్థితిని కూడా చూసి వాళ్ళు అనేది రిస్క్ ని రెడ్యూస్ చేసుకోవడానికి ప్రయత్నం చేస్తారు. నెక్స్ట్, Indian commodity markets potential. So generally, the commodity market aims for the growth of overall Indian economy, and also it aims to increase the physical market volumes. Purchase of various commodities will be increased with the commodity markets. Next, commodity derivative volumes are generally multiple of underlying physical commodities. So there will be many. It means here there will be many derivatives here. Next, these are the important questions. Again, we take no problem. Yes, ma. So all of you, you listen in the same tempo. This is about here unit, last unit. You listen in the same tempo. For a few minutes, I will tell you how to prepare for exam.
Ma'am, can you show once the important question slide, ma'am?
Yes, yes, I will show. Wait. I have given in the I have prepared the another slide. Just wait, ma. I will show you.
Okay, ma'am.
Wait for a while. I will show all the units, important questions.
How to prepare?
So generally, this is for all for your purpose. How to prepare for exams. So here we have finished all the 5 units today successfully. This is our last class. So I want to give some important points for the preparation. So one thing, first point is understand the concepts. First one. Understand the concept. Clearly, you have to understand. See, there is a saying that if you understand the question, half of the solution will be in your hands. There is a, see, for example, in exam, you will go hurry-burry and you will understand the questions in hurry-burry, and the question will be one thing and you will understand something and you will write another thing. So it must not be happen. I will tell you how to enter the examination hall also. So one thing here, understand the concepts thoroughly and prepare it. Prepare it. You have to prepare it, and after preparation, you have to put it on paper. You have to put it on paper. You have to write it. What does it mean? You have to write whatever you prepared. You have to write. Write it on paper. Write down so that your writing skills will be assessed. Then finally, you have to recheck where you missed the concepts. You have to recheck in the basic notes, whatever, wherever you have prepared. Go through the notes. So you have prepared and you have understood the concepts, prepared, and have kept something on the paper, but some points are missed. So what you have to do, you have to recheck the notes, and where you are missing, there you have to put one star mark or some identity to you. So there you have to focus more. So directly, most of the students, just you prepare, you go to the examination hall, directly you will attempt the exam there. But that is not the right process. Well before, while you are, yes ma, today you are preparing one
మ్యామ్
concept.
ఆన్సర్ అయిపోయినాక స్టార్ మార్క్ పెట్టాలనా డాట్
ఏంటమ్మా?
ఆన్సర్ అయిపోయినాక స్టార్ మార్క్ పెట్టాలనా లేకపోతే స్టార్టింగ్ లో పెట్టాలనా
స్టార్టింగ్ లో కాదు, మీరు కాన్సెప్ట్ ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యి రాస్తారు కదా, నోట్ ఒక ప్రిపేర్ అయింది, ఒక క్వశ్చన్ ప్రిపేర్ అయింది అనుకుందాం. ఒక ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యింది మీరు రాస్తారు, ఒక పేపర్ లో రాస్తారు. రాసినప్పుడు మీరు ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యింది 15 కాన్సెప్ట్స్ అయితే మీరు రాసింది 12 కాన్సెప్ట్స్ అనుకుందాం. ఈ 3 కాన్సెప్ట్స్ ఏవి మిస్ చేసింది అన్నది మీ టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ లో గానీ మీ నోట్స్ లో గానీ హైలైట్ చేసుకోండి. అంటే మీరు దానిపైన ఫోకస్ ఎక్కువ చేయాలి అని అర్థం. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే మ్యామ్.
సో దిస్ ఈస్ ద మెథడ్. చదవాలి, రాయాలి, మళ్ళీ మీరు చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఇది ఎగ్జామ్స్ కి మెథడ్ అమ్మ. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ హెడ్డింగ్స్ ని చాలా రివైజ్ చేసుకోవాలి. హెడ్డింగ్స్ ని, ఇంపార్టెంట్ హెడ్డింగ్స్ ని. తర్వాత మీరు ఇప్పుడు మనకి సోల్ ట్రేడింగ్ కన్సర్న్ ఉంటే కొంచెం స్లోగాన్స్, కొన్ని ఇంపార్టెంట్ సెంటెన్స్లు ఉంటాయి, లైక్ ఆల్ ఈజ్ హీ ఈజ్ ఆల్ అని. నెక్స్ట్ పార్ట్నర్షిప్ అయితే ఆల్ పార్ట్నర్స్ హ్యావ్ ఎన్ ఈక్వల్ కాంట్రిబ్యూషన్. ఇట్లా జాయింట్ హిందూ ఫ్యామిలీ అయితే కర్త ఈజ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ అండ్ హీ ఈజ్ ఆల్ అండ్ ఆల్ ఈజ్ హీ. కర్త అనే అంతనే కర్త అని. అలా మనము కాన్సెప్ట్ యొక్క కోర్ పాయింట్స్ ని మనము ఐడెంటిఫై చేసుకోవాలి. ఆ ఇంపార్టెంట్ కోర్ పాయింట్స్ ని మనం ఎగ్జామ్ లో ప్రజెంట్ చేస్తే ప్రజెంటేషన్ స్కిల్స్ ఉన్నవి ఆ పేపర్ లో అన్నది ఎవాల్యుయేటర్ కి అర్థమవుతుంది. మనము ఏదో ఎగ్జామ్ రాసినామో వచ్చినామా అని కాకుండా అండర్లైన్ చేయాలి ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్స్ ని. నెక్స్ట్
Excuse me, ma'am. We have to use only single color pen, or we can use other colors also, ma'am, during the exam.
normal pens you use. Normal pens only. Don't use
Use for highlighting or underlining, we can use black pen.
Black pen, blue pen.
You can use glitters for highlighting.
During the exam also, ma'am.
Yes, during exam you can use glitters for underlining, not for
Okay,
running
ma'am.
matter.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Ila మీరు
Ma'am.
prepare అవ్వండి. Yes, ma.
Ma'am, you send short answers, ma'am. Block 1 to block 5.
Yes, I will
PDF.
give you. Avinash, don't worry, I will give now. Okay. So one more important thing is, for example, you have an exam by 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. So by 10 a.m. you have an exam. You, based on your places, you must be by 9:30 only at the examination center. You have to plan in that way. Half an hour before. You have to plan in that way so that you can avoid tension. Isn't it? You can avoid tension and you will write well. You can attempt the exam well. And moreover, now I will give you important questions. So like this you plan, ma.
First,
You plan.
understand the concepts.
Okay, ma'am.
Prepare
Thank
it.
you, ma'am.
Prepare
Okay.
it. Write down. Recheck notes. Important
Yes.
gettings.
Yes.
Ma'am,
And black pen also you can use, ma'am. Blue or black in exam.
Yes, one by one you talk. Yes, black pen you can use. No problem in that.
Yeah.
Question paper pattern, ma'am, how it is?
Pattern. So in group, I will tell to some teachers to put it in the group. Okay, pattern.
Okay.
Now his questions are visible to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And again, you post it in the group also, ma'am. Group and in mail also.
I will post, but also okay, I will post it.
And writing.
Ma'am, we'll take the screenshots, ma'am. It will
Yes,
be.
you can take screenshot. Don't write down. Take the screenshot.
Zoom it and take it, Avinash.
Tell me.
Screenshots.
మీరు
Zoom करके screenshot ले लो.
ఇంటర్నల్ డిస్కషన్ స్టాప్ చేయండి. See, students, internally you stop discussing. You just take the screenshots. Then I'll share this in the group also.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Okay.
can you give your number, ma'am? If any doubt there means I will ask you.
I will mail you today. Avinash, don't worry.
Okay.
Whatever you have, you mail me, ma. All of you.
హలో
You can mail me. Yes, ma, tell me.
మ్యామ్ ఇంతకు ముందు క్లాసెస్ ఉన్నాయి కదా అవి మేము మిస్ అయ్యాము మళ్ళీ మేము రీచెక్ చేసుకోవాలంటే ఎలా
You have see
YouTube
once
class.
you see in the university website whether if anything is there like classes videos, if it is there you can listen. If
Ma'am,
not,
YouTube is there, ma'am.
it's
యూట్యూబ్
there.
లింక్స్ చూస్తారా
Yes, ma'am. BROU live page. We have all videos, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay, you go through that one, ma. You can revise it. Note
Okay,
down
ma'am.
this one. These are the questions. And today we have finished the syllabus and I have told you how to write in the examination and how to reach the examination hall and what are the necessary things you must be holding and everything we have covered, ma.
And PPTs also, ma'am. Block 4 and block 5.
Notes I will send you, Avinash, in PDF.
Okay.
I will mail you. Don't worry, Avinash.
Yes, ma'am.
I will mail you Today or
And
tomorrow.
these short answer questions you send question and answer also, ma'am.
It is impossible to send the question and answer. You go through the textbook.
University.
Yes, university textbook. If you go through, you will get it. Anyhow, you listen the classes, na? So you will get an idea. You will have an idea how to write the short answers. Everything
In
will
part,
be in the textbook.
I have one doubt in Unit 5, ma'am. Partnership topic is there, ma'am, block 2.
Tell me, what doubt you have?
Now, the types of partners are there. No types of partners. We have to write any types of partners in 12 or like 8 also we can write.
See, if you write all, you will get 10% marks. If you miss any one like that, you may be missing 1 or 2 marks like that.
Ma'am, can you share the next slide, ma'am?
Okay, ma, definitely. Take down. All of you take the screenshot. So someone is asking one doubt, how to write exam. Samira. Network issue have joined now only. Can you do about examination? Okay, I will tell you, Samira. Samira, how to write exam means here. First, you have to see to achieve success. We need to give our 100% efforts. So prepare well, present well, and I highlight the core points so that you will understand. The evaluator understands that you have a content with you. You have to exhibit in the paper that you have a content with you. So you can exhibit 100% only when you attempt well and when you prepare well. So you read it and you write down, and wherever you are missing, again you recheck the notes and again you prepare more so that you can attempt well for exam, and underline the important points. See, headings will be there, na? You underline it. Headings you underline and focus on the core points so that your presentation skills will be good. Okay, next slide. I am presenting the next slide. Okay. Take down.
Ma'am, in exam objective is there?
No.
Objective might not be. There will be long and short questions, I think so. Once again, we will get clarification. Okay.
Ma'am, I have one doubt, ma'am. In the cooperatives unit, ma'am, the short answer 6th question distinguish between a cooperative and the question is incomplete, ma'am.
Where it is?
Cooperatives unit, ma'am. Short answers distinguish between cooperative and.
Okay, I'll give you.
Ma'am, screen stuck aitundi ma'am.
Just wait, ma.
That is cooperative and partnership, ma'am.
Partnership, okay. See,
Yes,
open that page number also I have given, na? You open the page number. Partnership. That is a partnership. Cooperative and partnership. Okay. So note down, take the screenshots, all of you.
Next slide, ma'am.
Okay, definitely. Now is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next slide, you take the.
Ma'am, now it is block 3, ma'am. You have went to
Okay.
block 2.
Okay, block 3. I am moving. Okay, wait. Cooperatives finished. Block 3, take down. See, multiple choice questions there. We take the information from the university authorities. Okay. Go through the university website ma for further information, and also I will be available to you in the mail. Don't worry that today the syllabus finished and everything is completed. If whenever you are preparing, if any doubts, you can mail me.
Okay, ma'am.
Whenever I get free, I will reply you.
Ma'am,
Definitely, I will.
mail ID. Ma'am,
Email
mail,
ID you
mail.
have, I think so, na?
మ్యామ్ ఆబ్జెక్టివ్ సెక్షన్ లో క్వశ్చన్ ఇస్తారా?
Objectives section లో
మ్యామ్ ఈ సంవత్సరం ఆబ్జెక్టివ్ లేదు మేడం.
descriptive ఉంది.
Only long answer, short answer. Objective లేదు.
క్వశ్చన్ ఇచ్చాడు.
Ma'am, next unit, ma'am.
Okay, take down the next unit, all of you.
మ్యామ్ స్క్రీన్ హాఫే కనిపిస్తుంది మ్యామ్.
Ma'am, 1 minute.
హలో
Yes, ma.
Any questions, madam?
మ్యామ్ స్క్రీన్ హాఫ్ మాత్రమే కనిపిస్తుంది.
మళ్ళీ తర్వాత స్క్రోల్ చేస్తానమ్మా.
క్వశ్చన్స్ కనిపించలేదు మ్యామ్.
Ma'am, otherwise you minimize the screen, ma'am. We can take at a time, ma'am, all the questions. Like you have first shared the questions, no, ma'am. That way you can share, ma'am.
Okay, font size you want lesser. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Because SAQs and electives are getting in other slides, ma'am.
Okay, it's okay. You take the screenshot and take the screenshots, ma. Now is it okay?
నో మ్యామ్.
ఓకే.
Ma'am, I went last.
లాస్ట్ కనిపించట్లేదు మ్యామ్ ఎండింగ్.
ఏది లాస్ట్ అంటే
Ma'am, మీరు లాస్ట్ స్లైడ్ కి వెళ్ళిపోయారు మేడం.
Is it okay?
నో మ్యామ్.
నో మ్యామ్, ఇంకా కిందికి రావాలి మ్యామ్.
కొంచెం లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ లో చేయండి కదా.
మ్యామ్, రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ ఆఫ్ కంపెనీ లెసన్ మ్యామ్, యూనిట్ నంబర్ 8 మ్యామ్.
Unit 8 you want? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. From Unit 8 we want.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Take the screenshots, ma.
Yes, ma'am.
All of you, you have listened very carefully. I appreciate your patience listening, and almost all of you, you are very cooperative, and I am expecting the same from you for the further classes in the other year also. See,
Yes, ma'am.
One thing for a student is discipline is everything, ma.
Yes, ma'am.
Madam, send your please mail ID, madam.
Mail ID. Okay, I will give you. At the end, I will give you. In the chat box, I will post.
Okay, ma'am.
And mobile number
Okay,
also,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Ma'am, can you
Mobile
scroll
number-
upside, ma'am? Once.
Mobile number
Unit
becomes
9.
What,
I
ma'am?
will scroll. You mail to me. If you need my mobile number, you mail specially so that
Already I mailed you.
yes, because of my busyness in preparation, I am unable. Yes, ma. Unit 9. Are you taking screenshot?
Yes, ma'am. It's done, ma'am. Unit 10.
Ma'am, just a minute.
Avinash, make it fast. And mail ID I have posted in the chat box, ma. You can take down in the chat box.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, ma. Block 4 we are taking now. Take the screenshot.
Yes, ma'am.
Just a minute.
నేను సిఎస్కేలకు నిన్న ఆర్సీబీలకు పంపిస్తాను. నేను సిఎస్కేలకు పంపిస్తాను, నేను ఆర్సీబీలకు పంపిస్తాను.
Yes, Shirish.
మంచిగా అయితే సిఎస్కే లో పోతారండి ఎప్పుడైనా.
Avani silent lo పెట్టుకోమ్మా.
కప్పు వద్దలేదు కాబట్టి అందుకోవచ్చు.
Ma'am, next unit.
Wait.
Next,
Take down.
Guys, please stop writing on screen. We are not your kids.
Yes, ma. Shall I scroll still?
Yes, ma'am.
Stop writing on the screen. Why you are writing on the screen?
Somebody are doing the screens now.
You must know how to behave. All of you. Those who are doing, I am telling to them. You must know how to behave in the classroom. This is like a classroom only.
Some kids are doing, I think.
Yes, ma. Shall I scroll?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I am scrolling. Is it
Yes,
fine?
ma'am.
Is it fine?
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
scroll a little bit more, ma'am.
Huh?
Till unit 12, ma'am. Unit 12. Long questions you scroll upside, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, what are the timings of examination?
So that will be in the website, ma. You go through. Okay?
It's 2 to 5, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
For the main exams, core subjects. It's 2 to
Yes.
5.
But also you follow the university only.
Yes,
Sometimes
ma'am.
if it changes again, we will be responsible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? You have to tell them
University.
through the website. If any changes are there, again they will ask us only. Somebody you are helping. Who are you, ma? It's very nice. Who is that? Just now she said 2 to 5. And also Nagendra Babu also given classes link also. Very nice. All of you are very supportive. Unity is
send me your mail ID, ma'am.
yes, in the
It's
chat
given
box.
in the chat box, ma'am. Ma'am has already updated.
My mail ID is in the chat box. You can
Yes.
take down.
I'm scroll it, ma'am.
Okay.
Fine.
టీవీ చూడుకోవాలన్నా మళ్ళీ ఎందుకు వచ్చినావు వీడికి పప్పులు తిను.
Just a minute.
అడుగు.
Yes, ma. So BSc, take down the important questions. Take screenshots.
Scroll down. Answer question.
Scroll it down.
Ma'am, scroll upside, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Unit 14 and 15.
అక్కడ పోయి కూర్చోపో.
14 is the last.
14 is the
14
last.
and 15.
Can we become questions, sir?
Down. Scroll it, ma'am. That long answer questions. Scroll it down.
Madam, we become questions, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma. Somebody is
Become.
talking. Anuradha, you have any doubt?
No, ma'am. No, I don't have any doubt.
Okay. All of you, you give your feedback. Have you understood all the concepts?
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am. Very clearly, ma'am.
Hello?
Thank you for your teaching, ma'am.
Gmail ID
Thank
No.
God bless you. God bless you.
Ma'am, this
My
will
best-
continue for the second semester
So
also.
much, ma'am.
Yes, second semester also I will be dealing. If at all, if I get an opportunity, I will deal definitely.
Thank
Hello,
you.
ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
if after preparing,
Hello?
this is the pattern, I think. Short, unit wise, short and long.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, you send the
Bhavani.
the block 4 and block 5, ma'am, PDFs.
Okay, I will send.
One
Give me some
important.
time.
Ma'am,
I will.
please post it in group, madam.
Some others are talking. Lavanya, Pavani, Prasanna. Somebody is talking to me. Yes,
ఎవరు
next one.
అడుగుతున్నారు ఇవి బీకామ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఏనా అని అడుగుతున్నారు.
Yes, yes, it is BCom questions only.
వాళ్ళ
BOM
క్లాస్ లో
questions.
ఉంటే వాళ్ళకి తెలుస్తుంది బీకామే ఇవి.
I did not
వాళ్ళు
know.
అడుగుతున్నారు
It
కదా
is
వినిపించట్లేదు
business
కదా.
organization questions.
బీకామ్ కోర్సులో బిజినెస్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇవి. ఏం అడుగుతున్నారో అడగండి, ఎవరో అడిగింది కాదు. మీకేమైనా డౌట్ ఉంటే అడగండి.
లేదు లేదు మ్యామ్.
తెలుగు మీడియం స్టూడెంట్స్ అమ్మ 12 గంటలకు నేను మీకు ఇంపార్టెంట్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇచ్చేస్తాను. 12 గంటలకి 12 o'clock
లోనా మ్యామ్?
12 o'clock కి ఇంపార్టెంట్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇస్తాను మీకు. ఎవరు కాంటాక్ట్ అయ్యిండ్రు, అమ్మాయి జ్యోతి నంబర్ ఉంది నా దగ్గర. ఇంకా వేరే వాళ్ళు కూడా ఒక అమ్మాయి కాంటాక్ట్ అయింది, వాళ్ళకి ఇచ్చేస్తాను, వాళ్ళు మీకు ఫార్వర్డ్ చేస్తారు.
Okay.
ఇంకా
And
అమ్మా?
you also take my contact number also, ma'am. If any doubt there means.
Okay. I will take.
And
Yes,
you also give your number, ma'am, contact number.
Okay. Yes,
I may
remaining
not-
students, all of you have to talk today. M. Kavita.
This is very interesting subject, I think, ma'am. Easy to.
Okay, Avinash. Okay, thank you. And give chance to all of them, and then finally you talk, Avinash.
Okay, madam.
Nobody is talking, so you have to talk, all of you, at least for a half minute.
Ma'am, you were so supportive, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay.
హలో మ్యామ్.
Ma'am, in the last unit, ma'am, in the unit 14, what is MCX is given in short questions, no, ma'am?
Okay, I will give you description.
Ma'am, in the textbook they have given the full form of MCX itself, ma'am. We should write that itself, ma'am.
No.
There's
Some
no
notes
explanation about that, ma'am.
explanation you develop it, collect from other search engines.
Google websites.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
హలో మ్యామ్.
Thank
Yes,
you.
ma.
మ్యామ్, ఈ ఫస్ట్ ఈ సబ్జెక్ట్ చదివినప్పుడు చాలా డౌట్స్ వచ్చినాయి మేడం. నాకు అర్థం కాలేదు. అలా సండే క్లాసులు వినడం వల్ల కొంచెం బాగా అర్థమైంది మేడం. కాన్సెప్ట్ అన్నది కొంచెం తెలిసింది మేడం. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ మ్యామ్.
Okay, ma. Okay. Thank you for your feedback, Renuka. All of you give your feedbacks. Have you understood the class?
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Very well, ma'am. Very well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, ma. Okay.
Who is the group?
Ma'am, can you do one more favor, ma'am?
Yes, who is that? Introduce yourself and ask me favor.
It's me, Gausia, madam. Actually, I didn't listen to the English class and a function in English. All of us have many doubts in that. So, can you give any contact number of the teacher, ma'am, please?
Which subject? English?
English and functional English.
English and functional English, madam. Contact.
Everybody is having doubts, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. If you can give.
I don't have their numbers, ma. Once you, whenever you see the website,
Yes, ma'am.
try to listen the classes, whatever they have explained again in the YouTube stream. If it is existing. If not, if any mail ID is there, if any mail ID of university is there, you can contact there. But I don't
other subjects explanation is there, ma'am. But in functional English, it's not there. It's not available. Educator is explaining English concept, ma'am. But functional English, it's not there, ma'am. That's why I have asked you.
Okay. Actually, I don't have their numbers, ma. But we try to think over it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, these first two exams or classes are also not conducted.
Thank you so much.
Fine. Anyhow, have listened now, all of you.
Gender sensitization.
This one listened, ma'am. First two classes are also then started.
Okay.
Science and technology and gender sensitization.
Okay. See, from your side, I told you that you are obedient, sincere, and patiently listening. And also,
Thank you so much, ma'am. Your explanation is very useful to us.
Okay,
और एक कौन सा सब्जेक्ट है तुम्हारा?
okay, okay. Again, somebody.
हाँ
Those
पूरा सब्जेक्ट
who
क्या
are unable to
था?
talk, they are posting the messages. Okay, fine.
कितने हो रहे मैम टाइम?
Okay, okay.
मैम
Minaz, Nagendra.
11
Okay, fine. See, all of you, university authorities and teachers kept a lot of efforts for the classes. If you write exams well, so we will be very happy, all of you.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay,
Definitely, we'll try our
We
best.
will be
definitely
happy
try,
with
ma'am.
your good presentations. And my wishes will be with you always.
Okay,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
And
Okay,
give
God
your contact number also, madam.
Yes, Avinash, I will mail you. I will mail you, okay?
Ah.
Other than that, if anyone you want to talk for a while,
किससे बात करना है?
all of you, be in touch in mail ID.
Definitely, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
For the further classes also, if we get, we can meet again.
Thank you, ma'am.
In financial accounting, madam was saying in audio only classes. No? She is not showing PPTs. And some problems is there, no? She is keeping in the chat box, screenshot. You
Okay.
are keeping PPTs, ma'am.
Okay, ma, all of you prepare well.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes.
Bye,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay. Happy
Send
learning.
PPTs, ma'am. Block 4 and block 2.
Okay, okay.
Yes,
Avinash.
ma'am.
Other than that PPT's phone number, you talk anything.
Ma'am,
Somebody is talking. Yes, tell me.
ma'am, send the PPT, ma'am.
Pasha, I will send.
Okay, ma'am.
I will send. Notes, I will send. PDF.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Pasha, I will send to you.
Okay,
All of
okay.
you are good listeners, good learners.
పవన్ ఆ బుక్ చేంజ్ చేసుకురావాలి పవన్ కొంచెం సాయంత్రం వెళ్ళొద్దాం.
Okay,
Ma'am,
mother.
please check in the group, ma'am. PPT.
Sure.
Okay, ma'am.
Thanks, ma'am.
Next
Okay,
class.
ma. Okay then. We will wind up then. All the best.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
All the best to students also.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం.
Okay, ma. Okay. All the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
After writing exams, I need feedback. After
Okay, ma'am.
exams, you give a mail to me.
Okay,
Definitely.
ma'am.
Ma'am, send me.
Okay?
Hello, ma'am. Excuse me.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Give your reply.
Okay,
Give
ma'am.
your
Come.
reply after writing exams. I am posting in the chat box.
Ma'am, you update it, ma'am, whether the objective type of questions will be there or not.
That one you go through the university website, ma. Paper pattern will be there in the university website. If I know, definitely I will share it with you.
See, there is no objective type. Instead of objective, they have given a long question of 20 marks.
Section C, ma'am, instead of objective,
Ma'am,
they have
again, I
given
will post
topic.
that pattern in the groups, ma'am.
Okay.
Pattern was changed.
Okay then. Okay, ma. Shall we wind up?
Okay, madam.
Fine.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Fine, ma then. Okay. You be ready for next last class. Next subject, last class.
Yes, ma'am.
Subject
Okay.
is financial accounting.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma then. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
madam.
you.
Okay, ma.
That business economics are also in going by like in textbook only is not sharing PDFs.
Okay. See, one teacher method will be in one way, another teacher method will be in another way. Okay?
Ah.
Yes, ma'am.
You
Depends
have,
on
ma'am,
their It depends on
Hello.
their teaching method, ma.
Madam,
Avinash.
do you have YouTube channel, madam?
Yes, ma'am.
So if at all PPT is there, it will be clear to you. So that's why I'll prefer this PPT method. To make you understand clearly, PPT method I will follow.
Okay.
Ma'am, do you have YouTube channel?
YouTube channel, somebody posted in the message, na? In messages, somebody posted. Nagendra Babu, can you message once again that YouTube link?
యూజీ గ్రూప్ లో పంపించారు మ్యామ్.
See the UG group, in the UG group.
ఇప్పుడే పంపిస్తారు లింక్.
UG group.
ఇప్పుడు చాట్ లో కూడా పంపించారు చూడండి.
ఇదా యూట్యూబ్ లింక్
ఉందమ్మా చూడండి.
లేదు ఇప్పుడు ప్రెసెంట్ చాట్ లో కూడా పంపించారు.
మన నాగేంద్ర బాబు పెట్టినట్టున్నాడు చూడండి.
ప్రసన్న కుమార్ పెట్టారు.
ఓకే,
థ్యాంక్ యూ మ్యామ్.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
ఓకే, ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Fine, fine. So I am leaving the meeting then.
Okay, ma'am.
Fine, fine, all of you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Take care and prepare well.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
మేడం వెళ్ళిపోయారా?
వెళ్ళిపోయారు. किसी के पास आइडिया है सेंटर कहाँ पर पढ़ सकता?
ఈ రోజే లాస్ట్ క్లాసెస్, తర్వాత నుంచి ప్రిపరేషన్.
మేబీ
నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ ఉంది కదా.
నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ ఉంది, ఫైనాన్షియల్ అకౌంట్ 12 o'clock ఉంది. ఎవరు? పావనియా?
పావని.
మీరు జనరలేనా కంప్యూటర్సా?
జనరల్.
మీరు ఏది తీసుకున్నారు? సెకండ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఇంగ్లీషా?
తెలుగు.
తెలుగా? ఓకే ఓకే.
మీ దగ్గర ఏమైనా ఇంపార్టెంట్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉన్నాయా?
తెలుగు ఇంపార్టెంట్ క్వశ్చన్స్ మీకు తెలుసుంటే పంపరా?
తెలుగు ఫంక్షన్ ఇంగ్లీష్.
ఫంక్షన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ కూడా లేవు ఇంపార్టెంట్.
అవునా?
ఐడియా లేదు, వాళ్ళు ఎక్కడ పంపుతున్నారు, ఫ్యాకల్టీ నంబర్ తీసుకోవాలి.
యూజీలో మెసేజ్ చేశాను, ఇప్పుడు ఇంకెవరు రిప్లై ఇవ్వలేదు కూడా.
ఓకేనండి, ఉంటా.
ఓకే. హలో. ఓకే.
everyone is leaving.
నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ టైమింగ్
12 o'clock.
Hi.